Hello guys, so today we will learn about the horizontal relative wicking speed of a battery separator. Before discussing the wicking speed, we have to understand why it's relevant to the battery separator. If we look at the battery, we can see it consists of anode, cathode and electrolyte with separator. So separator is a polymer film which is highly porous, as you can see in the SEM image. So the wicking speed is relevant to the battery separator because it refers to the rate at which liquid moves through the porous material via capillary reactions. If you look at the simple example is how fast water moves in a paper towel. This is the simplest example. There are many factors which affect the relative wicking speed or how fast a liquid wicks. So first is pore size and structure of the materials. Smaller pores generally leads to faster wicking speed. If the pore size is large, it will reduce the wicking speed. Second is liquid properties. In case of lithium-ion batteries, the liquids are normally electrolytes. So their surface tension, viscosity, and density play a key role. If they are thicker, the wicking speed is lower. Similarly, the other properties like surface tension and viscosity also affect. Third is material properties. For example, if the battery separator consists of or made up of polypropylene, their wettability is pretty low in case of carbonate-based electrolytes. So this is also an important factor. Also, the fiber structure and porosity and wettability are important to the relative wicking speed. Apart from that, external factors like temperature, humidity, and gravity can also influence the wicking speed. So the simple procedure to measure the horizontal relative wicking speed is you can take the electrolyte into the glove box, place a piece of battery separator and drop the fixed amount of electrolyte and start the time. So after a certain amount of time, it will wet specific area of the separator. So then you can measure the area which is wetted and note down the time. And using this equation, you can measure the relative wicking speed. As a reference, I have measured some relative wicking speed for different kind of electrolytes and the cell guard separator. So when I use EC and DEC based electrolytes, then wicking speed is pretty high. However, when I move to the EMC or DMC based electrolytes, the wicking speed drops due to the properties of these liquid electrolytes or their densities, etc. So this is the way how we can measure the horizontal relative wicking speed of a battery separator. If you want to measure the vertical relative wicking speed of separator, you have to see my another video. Thank you very much.